I totally forgot to record and release my Wicked video. I was on vacation with the family. I watched it about a month ago, and at the time, I told myself, all right, I'm gonna make that video when I get back. And it never happened. I don't know what happened. Time just crept up on me. So yeah, here it is. Here's the video. And even though it's a month late, or probably like 2 months late now, it is what it is, you know. I'm just here. I'm just here for the vibes, you know. Here for the creativity. I don't really care about views. So here it is. One of the standout aspects of Wicked is the undeniable chemistry between the two leads. Elphaba and Glinda's, or Glinda, dynamic is the emotional heartbeat of the movie, and the actors absolutely deliver. I like how they start off not liking each other. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Both of these characters are completely different, and this makes their dislike for each other feel natural. It doesn't feel inauthentic, and I can see how these two wouldn't get along right away. Their friendship takes time. The film creates a slow and engaging process for these two characters to like each other. It's not fast-paced or in a rush to tell their story. This slow-paced storytelling makes their chemistry and characters feel authentic. It creates another level of engagement. You can feel the tension and eventual heartbreak of the relationship unfold in a way that feels authentic. Their playful banter and emotional depth kept me hooked from start to finish. It's not just the leads though. The ensemble of cast also shines. Every character interaction feels purposeful, and the relationships are woven together seamlessly. Woven. What a weird word. Each character genuinely cares for each other, and there's a real sense of camaraderie and rivalry that drives the story forward while keeping the audience emotionally invested. Let's talk about the musical numbers. Wicked isn't just a movie, it's a full-blown experience. The sets are extravagant, larger than life, and completely immerse you in the magical world of Oz. Making the audience immersed in the world is an important aspect of making a musical or any fantasy world. Wicked excels at that. From the glowing Emerald City to the shadowy halls of Shiz University, each location enhances the musical performances perfectly. Songs like Defying Gravity and Popular hit harder than ever on the big screen. The cinematography enhances the impact of these iconic songs, and the transitions between dialogue and music are seamless. If you thought the Broadway version was magical, you're going to love how the movie reimagines these numbers with a cinematic flair. This movie isn't just a story, it's a spectacle. The visual effects, vibrant colors, and intricate details in every frame make Wicked a feast for the eyes. It feels grand, larger than life, and unapologetically magical. What's even more impressive is how the film balances its massive scale with intimate character moments. You never feel lost in the grandeur, and that's a testament to the incredible direction. The pacing keeps you engaged, whether it's during a high energy scene or a quiet emotional moment. Now, let's talk about Ariana Grande as Glinda, or Glinda. I'll admit, I was curious to see how she'd handle such an iconic role, but let me tell you, she crushed it. Her comedic timing is spot on, and she brings a bubbly charm to Glinda, or Glinda, while still showing depth as the story progresses. Ariana's vocal performances are, of course, fantastic, but her acting really surprised me. And to be honest, it really shouldn't have. She started off acting on Victorious and was basically the same character. While Kat was more of an airhead, Glinda, or Glinda, was more or less the same way, but a little bit more self-centered in this movie. But her self-centered nature is played off in a comedic way, and Ariana Grande plays this role perfectly. Whenever something inconvenient happens, her character uses these moments to show off her self-centered nature, but in a likable way, and it adds to the story. The way Ariana plays this character is absolutely brilliant. She fully embodies Glinda, or Glinda, making her both hilarious and relatable. Her scenes had the audience laughing out loud one moment and tearing up the next. Personally, I would love to see her take on more acting roles. I think she would excel in this industry, and it would be awesome to see her on the big screen more. For those of you who aren't familiar with the story, Wicked gives a fresh perspective on the Wizard of Oz by exploring how Elphaba became the Wicked Witch of the West. The plot is full of twists and turns, diving into themes of friendship, betrayal, and what it means to be misunderstood. The pacing of the movie keeps the story engaging, with every scene contributing something meaningful. Whether you're a diehard fan of the original musical or completely new to the story, Wicked pulls you in and refuses to let go until the credits roll. I can't talk about Wicked without giving a shout out to the costume design. Every outfit is a work of art, from Glinda's or Glinda sparkling ball gowns to Elphaba's edgy witchy attire. Costumes perfectly reflect each character's personality and journey. What's even more impressive is how the costumes enhance the storytelling. The transformation of the characters is mirrored in what they wear, and you can tell that every stitch and detail was carefully thought out. This level of craftsmanship really elevates the entire movie. So there you have it. Wicked is everything fans could have hoped for and more. With its dynamic performances, jaw-dropping musical numbers, and a story that hits all the right emotional beats, this movie is destined to become a modern classic. So I'm going to give Wicked a solid 9.5.